Welcome back to Will's Wheelhouse. Today we're going to be working on a Toyota Avalon, replacing the radiator, the hoses for the radiator. Elevate your vehicle. Set the emergency brake and shock the rear wheels. Next, we're going to disconnect the negative post of the battery. Remove the cowling on top of the radiator support and the air intake tube. Now we're going to remove the radiator support upper part. Remove these 10mm bolts and remove the hood catch and the bolt on this bracket right here. Next, we're going to remove the 4 bolts from the condenser. One here, here, there, and there. Remove your upper radiator hose and safely remove your wiring. This goes to the hood latch and to the horns. Make sure you secure your wiring out of the way safely. Next, we're going to remove the wiring going to the fan and remove the wiring that goes to the horns and the hood release sensor, and then remove the fan from the radiator. Pretty much just push these clips together and it will come apart. So right here, and right here. And then we'll remove the lower radiator hose. Now that we've removed the fan, we'll be disconnecting the transmission cooler lines. Also need to drain what's left in the radiator and then remove the radiator. Now that you've removed your radiator, make sure you replace your rubber stops on the top and the ones on the frame of the vehicle for the radiator to sit in. Put your lower radiator hose on. You can put the upper on after you get the radiator replaced back in the vehicle. Now we're going to reinstall our transmission cooler lines. Put your clamps back on and remove your clamps that are pinching off the lines. When you reinstall your fan assembly, you want to make sure your fan assembly connects with the feet, so to speak, on the bottom of the radiator on both sides. See how it slots in there on both sides. And then it'll clip back on here. Make sure these grab. Now we're going to reinstall all the wiring. All right, now we've got our lower hose replaced, clamps on both ends. We got our transmission cooler lines all the way down there, you can't see them, replaced. We got our upper radiator hose replaced, and replaced the clamps on there. Reinstalled our radiator core support. Don't forget your bolts here, your horn, the hood catch, that one, the horn, the support bolts here. Hook up your wiring, make sure you put it back where it was. Reconnect your fan wiring, put your clips back in. Now we're going to install our air tubes, the lower one and the upper one, and then we'll add coolant. So now we've got the coolant added to the vehicle. You're going to want to start it up after you reconnect your battery and let it run for a while. Turn the heat on, let that coolant circulate. These funnels are awesome. They help bleed the system. Eventually all the air bubbles will come out of here. As you can see, the engine is currently running. You can see the air bubbles coming up from the cooling system into the funnel. There's plenty of fluid in the funnel, so it's going to bleed this coolant down as the air comes up. So as you can see, there's no more bubbles coming up. We're pretty much finished with this. Remove your funnel, your adapters, put your new radiator cap on, and don't forget to top off the coolant reservoir. Thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.